All right, welcome back to Danville, Arkansas, Ted Lyons Gymnasium, and Steve Pfeiffer Court. Senior High District Tournament Finals. And you're going to have the Hackett Hornets, ranked 3-seeded, against the number 1 seed Hector Wildcats. I'm joined back up here tonight with Shane Martin. And Shane, it is a packed outside of this gym.
It is
right now.
I mean,
let me just give you all a look over here. Okay, this is that side over there. That is Hackett. Conversely, you're not going to get a good look at all of it right here, but this is a combination, a melting pot of Hector, Akron, and Danville fans all on one side of this gym. And
which, you know, if they're here to support us, we'll take it.
If they're going to cheer for us, we're not going to complain. Yeah.
No, it's.
But had somebody say earlier that you think that they just don't want to sit over there with Hackett. I'm like, no, possible, you know. But we still got about a little over a minute and a half until we get player introductions and all that rolling. But Shane.
Trey, we've got here, let's set up the numbers here for tonight. Hackett comes in 17-11. Hector comes in 22-1. They have played twice this year. Hector took both of them, 73-55 and 70-59. But like me and you have discussed, it gets tricky sometimes to beat somebody 3 times in a season.
Yeah. The only good thing I can really say there is that we beat them almost by the same margin both times. But, yeah, it's awfully tough to handle that 3 different times.
And this is kind of we were talking about before we went on the air, Hector and Hackett was in the district finals last year. Hackett got that one, so Hector trying to repay here tonight and take the title.
Yeah, Hackett was a little bit of a different animal last year than they are this year.
What'd you say, the Diet?
The Diet Coke of Hackett right now.
But still a dangerous team.
Very dangerous. They played us way better at our place than they did at theirs. But we're going to have the player introductions. Get you down here to Hackett.
For the Hackett Commission, 11,
Looks like it's going to be the starting 5 you had marked. Yeah.
A lot of times coaches don't make changes.
Oh, we do have a change.
Okay. So there is the 5 for Hackett. You know, we got that other headset, but have not seen Wes up here. I've seen his wife, seen his daughter, but he may be chilling out at home.
Story, you know, talking about Story here, 21 points in the semifinals.
Yeah.
And did not hit 1-3.
Yeah, didn't have to.
No.
I mean, and that seems odd. We sit there and think, well, he just didn't have quite the night he usually does, but he still had 21.
He was driving to the lane, getting the floaters to fall. He was doing a good job with it.
So Story, Kaufman, Hull, Mulder, and Keeling. No changes to Ben Freeman's Wildcat lineup.
Well, this is the games that you've been working for all year. Yep. I mean, you've had such a great season. Now it's time to start collecting those trophies.
Yeah, 22-1, that is phenomenal as far as a regular season. Well, actually, you had one game in there that district, but 21-1, phenomenal season. And as y'all can tell, we're on the home side of the floor, so the LJ is not upside down tonight. Somebody that has obsessive compulsive disorder like me, that's how you like it. But
Well, we are ready for action. Both teams are set here at midcourt. It's going to be Keeling jumping against Parker Meeks. And this district finals is underway, and Hector's going to control the tip. Mulder gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman comes across the timeline, whips it over to Hull. Winston kicks it off to Keeling. Keeling over to Mulder. Mulder gets in the lane, cut off. Here's Hull. 3 from the wing is off the rim, no good. Story with the offensive board. Story cut off, baseline. Keeling 3 from the corner, and it's off the side of the rim, no good. And here comes the Hornets. Knowles with it. Now he hands off to Garner. Garner being guarded by Kaufman. Kicks it over now to Long. Long back over to Minks. Minks looking for help. Now gets it to Knowles. Knowles being guarded by Hull. Here's a deep 3, and it's good. And that is Fisher getting the first points of the game. So the Hornets with an early 3-0 lead. And here's Kaufman, penetrates, gets it down to Mulder, baseline. Now pulls it back out to the wing. Mulder backs his man down. Nice little dump down to Keeling. Bucket good. Trey, we've talked about it all year. The interior passing from the Hector big man is really good this year.
Yeah. Keeling, Mulder, Winston, McLaughlin,
yeah.
All the bigs have done a great job this year for us.
So it is 3-2 now. Hornets lead by 1.
I'll throw Landon Austin in there too.
Yeah. And they just get it down to Meeks. Meeks to Knowles. Knowles gets in the lane. Runner no good. Gets his own offensive board. It is no good. Kaufman battling. We've got bodies on the floor. And it's going to stay with Hackett. 6:08 left here in the first quarter. 3-2, Hackett leads Hector. Meeks gets it to Garner. Garner spins, pulls it back out. Garner in the corner now. This is Fisher with it. Fisher, cross court, over to Garner. Now they whip it down on the block, and Long could not handle it. It was wide open, but Long acted like he wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, we just caught him napping a little bit.
So Hector will take the turnover and bring it down the floor to Story. Story kicks it over to Hull, back to Kaufman. Kaufman on the wing with it, looking inside. Now he's got Mulder. Mulder gets in the lane, now kicks it off to Hull. Baseline jumper is in and out, no good. And Fisher comes away with it for the Hornets. Fisher, he's already hit 1 3, give him 2. Fisher's second three-pointer here makes it 6-2 Hackett. Story all the way down, his runner is no good. Rebounded by the Hornets, and here comes Meeks with it. Off to Garner. Garner kicks it over to Knowles. And here we're going for his third 3. That was Fisher, but this one's no good. Hector comes out with the board. Kaufman coming down quickly. Gets it off to Keeling. Keeling to Winston Hull. Back to Keeling. Keeling off to Mulder. Mulder gets in the lane, drives, layup, no good. Keeling with the board. Boy, they're letting a lot of contact go, Trey.
Yeah.
And it comes back down the floor. Good defense by Story. As he knocks it out of bounds, it'll stay with Hackett. A lot of contact. I mean, officials letting them play here early on.
Yep.
4:20 left here in the first quarter. It is 6-2. Hackett leads, and there's a steal by Story. Story gets it out to Kaufman. Kaufman back to Story. Layup good.
I always forget that starting lineup graphic. Forget to turn it off, so it pops back up every time I hit a replay.
It is 6-4 now. Good fast break by the guards, Story and Kaufman. They get it inside. Here's a steal by Mulder. Mulder, Mulder had it stolen as the Hornets steal it back. There's a charge right there. Kaufman takes the charge, and that foul's going to be on Long.
What a little bit of a crazy sequence there. Hackett pulled a Caden Story from just a few seconds ago and knocks it right back. And charge.
Hull comes across the timeline. Gets it down to Mulder. Mulder turns, shot, no good, and we're going to have a foul. Couldn't hardly hear the whistle.
Yeah, it's loud over here on this side.
Yeah. So Mulder will go to the line, and that's the second foul, Trey, on Long. Mulder hits the first free throw. It is 6-5. Mulder second is good, nails them both. It is tied at 6. 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Knowles whips it in the corner to Gardner. Gardner back up top to Knowles. Winston gets his hands in on it, and
What did he see?
I don't know who this one's. They're going to call it on Winston. Winston picks up his first. He'll come to the bench, and Stanek will check into the game. Here's the lob inside, and it is no good. The shot by Meeks. Keelan quickly down the floor. Mulder needs help. Cross court to Kaufman. Kaufman drives, gets to the block, cut off. They're going to call a walk on Kaufman.
Akron.
Oh.
Again. Oh, Lord.
Here's the three at the top, and it is no good by Fisher. Mulder pulls down the board, gets it off to Kaufman. Under 3 minutes left here in the first. Keeling, Story now. Story trying to get inside, does. Layup, no good. Keeling with the board. Stick back, no good. He's still fighting for it. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go to Hackett. Boy, we are not getting the point-blank shots to fall here.
Hector has had a couple games where they started out really slow. And I hope that we figure out here in a second that there's a camera trying to.
Here's Garner with it.
Job.
Garner kicks it over to Minks. Back to Garner. Garner's going to let the three fly, and it's off the side of the rim. No good. Goes out of bounds. It'll go to Hector.
I forgot to start my clock just a little bit ago, so I've been trying to get it back in line. 2:07. We're good now.
McLaughlin will check in now for Keeling. 2:07 left here in the first. We are tied at 6. Both teams struggling offensively here in the first. Hector's had a lot of point-blank shots not fall. Kaufman kicks it over Stanek. Stanek, three ball, and it's good. That's one way to get it going.
Stanek can be the spark plug for him.
Boy, we've seen that many times this year. He'll come in, and he just hits one, and there it goes.
Saw it at Rosebud.
A lot, yeah. It is now 9-6 Hector. Here's a drive by Minks. Shot is no good. Rebounded by McLaughlin. Here comes Kaufman. Quickly down. Gets it to Mulder. Mulder in the lane. Jump shot no good. McLaughlin battling, but it comes out to Hackett.
Oh.
Mulder
Slips.
And here's Gardner. Gardner baseline jumper, and it's good. Gardner with the bucket makes it 9-8 Hector now. Story back over to Kaufman. In the corner now to Mulder. Mulder down to Story on the block. He goes up, shot no good. There's an offensive board by Stanek. Stanek with the stick back. Stanek with 5 off the bench here in this quarter. Here's Garner. And Stanek, good defense, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Hackett. 33 seconds left here in the first. It is 11-8, Hector. Mulder will go take a seat. Keeling comes back in. Hull comes back in. Kaufman takes a seat. Here's the inbounds by Hackett. They get it in. Garner kicks it up top to Carey. Now they get it back to Garner. Garner off to Fisher. Fisher trying to get in the lane. His runner is no good. Stanek with the board. 16 seconds left. Story all the way down. Layup is no good. McLaughlin, Keeling with the follow, no good. They're still going around. Hull, shot no good. McLaughlin with the stick back. Great board work by the Hector Wildcats. And that's going to bring it into the first quarter. It is Hector 13, Hackett 8.
I'll tell you what, Shane, you nearly became an auctioneer right there.
Well, I did, didn't I?
Just
sounded like storage rooms.
Yeah. Trying to get through all those rebounds and shots, putback attempts. Yeah, we played through one, and like I said, yeah, a little bit slow on the scoring for both teams.
It is.
Know, it's still a filling out process. And do my business here, get my stuff ready to go before I even attempt to move over here and look at this. Will y'all be live streaming regional games? I probably will. Shane has informed me tonight that this is probably his last appearance with us as far as basketball goes.
Yeah, this is it for me tonight. I got to go back to work, and regional and state will be over with, and so this is it. This is my last one until football.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and just tell you now, we've appreciated you being here with us.
Winston Hall all the way, goes right down the middle of the lane for the layup. Hall with the bucket makes it 15-8. It's a good way to start off the quarter. Gardner. They kick it in the corner now. Here's a 3 ball, and it's a little bit too long by Long. Story comes away with it. Story trying to get in the lane, kicks it to McLaughlin. Here's Winston with it on the baseline, cut off. Story. Oh, they're going to call Story for steps right there.
7-19. I was a little bit late getting the clock rolling. (15-8). Hector leads by 7 as we just get the second quarter underway. This is Bartmere with it. Now they get it in the corner to Gardner. Gardner back over to Knowles. Knowles trying to get inside, gets down to the block, and it's swatted away by Stanek. Trey, look at Stanek, comes in about the 2.5-minute mark in the first. Couple of buckets, good defense, block shot. I mean, that's your spark plug. He's looking like his cousin Drew.
Yeah.
Or his uncle. Maybe his uncle. Yeah.
Knowles. Oh, nobody was there, and McLaughlin comes away with it, gets it to Stanek. Stanek's going to go all the way. Layup, no good. And that one's going to be on Winston. That's his second.
Well, you don't really like that, but like I said, you've got bigs all over the place on that bench. And we've got some kids that just are trying to see if they can knock my extension cord out.
So Hackett will take it after the foul. This is Fisher with it. Here's a 3 by Garner. No good. And that's going to be a foul on Hackett right there. And that foul is on Dylan Carey. That's his first. Six and a half left here in the first half. Stanek gets it to Keeling. Now Mulder has it at the top. Mulder kicks it over to McLaughlin. McLaughlin cross court Stanek. Three at the top. It's off the back of the rim. Mulder with the offensive board. Gets it back into Story. Shot good. Good hustle by Grayson Mulder. I think he just threw it in the middle of the lane and hoping one of them was going to be there. Yeah. Story happened to grab it. So we are now 17-8. Hector has opened up just a little bit. This is Fisher with it. Now they get it in the corner, back over to Knowles. Knowles trying to get in the lane, and he kicks it out to Garner, and the three is good by Matt Garner. 17-11 now. Here's Story with it. Story kicks it over to Stanek. Stanek down to Mulder. Mulder now back to Stanek. Stanek gets in the lane, dumps it off. Nice pass to McLaughlin. Good interior passing by the Hector Wildcats here tonight. It is 19-11. We're under 5 minutes left here in the first half. Gardner. Story on Gardner, and now gets it off to Fisher. Fisher's got 2 threes here in this first half. Now they get it down to Gardner on the baseline. Kicks it back up top. Here's a deep three off the back of the rim by Bartmere.
Nice board by McLaughlin.
He gets it off to Keeling. Keeling kicks it over to Story. Story thought about it. Now whips it over to Stanek. And we've got a foul.
On Hackett.
Well, we don't have a number 4. Now they're saying 12, so they're calling it on Mulder.
Hector's going to have possession.
Well, is there a 12 on the floor for? Nope.
It's just another attack of this crew at the table.
Stanek! Stanek with the 3 ball. He's got 8 here in the first half. Here's a deep 3, and it's good by Fisher. That's his 3rd. Kaufman to McLaughlin. Stanek again. He's hot. He's hot. Stanek said, whatever you can do, I can do. It is 25-14, and we're going to have a foul.
I'm going to say that Keeling had a little bit too much hands.
.341 left here in the first half. It is Hector 25, Hackett 14, and that foul will be on Landon Keeling. It's his first. Here's the inbounds by Garner. Kicks it up top. Garner has it on the wing. Thought about it. Now back up top. Here's Fisher with it. We know Fisher will let it fly, and he does.
Again, and he's going to.
They're going to call Keeling.
Man, that's a little bit late, but I mean, you kind of do see it. I'm not trying to say it's a bad call, but
if we had instant, I don't know if he got much contact.
It did not look like from that Keeling got a whole lot.
That first free throw's good.
But I guess if you go to release the shot and you can make it look good, make a hand move in such a way.
Second one is good. Makes it 25-16. Yes. Fisher's got 11 of the 16 right now. And make it 12.
12.
25-17. Kaufman kicks it over to Stanek, and he's going to let it go again. This one's off the side of the rim.
Oh.
McLaughlin couldn't come up with it, and now here comes the Hornets. Here's Fisher off the back of the rim. Mulder had it, and he lost it. Here's Garner, and there's a three. It is 25-20. Trey, it's safe to say Hackett is living and dying by the three here.
Yeah, that's the biggest percentage of their shots right now. They're hitting a lot of them. That's the problem.
Yeah. Story with it up top. 2.5 left here in the first half. Story trying to get in the lane, kicks it out to Stanek. Stanek back up to Story. Story lets it fly at the top. It's off the back of the rim. McLaughlin battling for it, and he comes up with it. Now back over to Stanek. Kaufman has it, now down to McLaughlin. McLaughlin, Stanek, three in the corner is short. McLaughlin gets it, stick back, oh! McLaughlin couldn't get it to fall, and the Hornets come away with it. This is Minks as we near the 2-minute mark. And Mulder does a good thing, and he ties him up. Mulder caught Minks snapping and just went in there and tied him up.
Yep.
.204 left in the first half. It will be Hackett's ball on the jump ball. Gardner has it on the wing. Kaufman out on Gardner. Now they get it over to Minks. Minks gets in the lane, kicks it back out. Bartmer, his layup, no good. Mulder. And Mulder's going to be fouled. Trey, I think he's watching Mulder in there. He's tired of all the reaching and the grabbing in there.
Yeah. But Mulder's going to have to just kind of calm down, settle in a little bit, because they'll call fouls on him faster than they'll call it on anybody else.
Stanek. McLaughlin, Story. Back over to Kaufman. Kaufman whips it over to Mulder. Mulder trying to get in the free throw line. He does. Whips it down to McLaughlin. Good pass. McLaughlin goes up. Count it. And McLaughlin will go to the line for the and one.
Good job.
Mulder does such a good job finding people
and
inside.
I had to gasp a little bit. McLaughlin, that just like hit McLaughlin in the chest, came out. He got a hold of it, goes back up. Good play.
McLaughlin's free throw is no good, and they're going to call lane violation. So 27-20, minute 15 left here in the first half.
He's about to start playing whack-a-mole.
As we get down to the 1 minute mark, Hornets with the ball. Long. Gets it back to Gardner. Gardner being guarded by Kaufman. Now kicks it off to Fisher. Fisher back over to Bartmere. Fisher lets it fly, and that's short, well short. Stanek coming out with it. Stanek gets it off to Kaufman. We have about 30 seconds left here in the first half. Mulder looking inside. Now to McLaughlin. Back over, Story. Story gets in the lane, goes up, layup is good. Cade Story with the bucket. 29-20 as we're down to the final 10 seconds of this first half. District title on the line. Here's a runner, bank shot is good at the buzzer by Parker Meeks, and that's going to send us to the half. It is Hector 29, Hackett 22.
So, like I said, that game at Hector back a few weeks ago, that was a little bit closer than we probably would have imagined at the start. Now, in the second half, that's when Hector kind of pulled away there. But
Well,
our cheerleaders are about to make their way out.
Hackett, I mean, their story of the first half, they live and died by that three.
And cheerleaders, I don't think. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, are they going to turn around? Because they've been used to cheering to that side of the floor. (29-22) at the half. We just got under 7 minutes. We're going to kick it out to a short break. We'll be back with you for the second half district championship in just a little bit. Welcome back to Danville. Getting ready for the second half, and go ahead and just warn all y'all right now, as soon as this camera goes back to the left, hopefully somebody will take a seat here in a moment.
All right, we are underway, second half. Hector leading 29-22 as Hector has the ball. And there's going to be a foul right off the bat against the Hornets. You know, talking about the first half, Trey, I mean, 11 points by Jacob Stanek off the bench. It was his spark.
Yeah.
Not only offensively, but did some good things defensively, too.
Like I said, hopefully the second half you'll see the Wildcats.
There's a lob down underneath. Mulder doing his pogo impressions. I mean, he goes up and down quicker than anybody. Gets the stick back.
Hopefully see the Wildcats pick it up a little bit on the scoring front. That's what I was going to try to get out just a second ago.
Mulder with 4. Here's Knowles in the corner, swatted by Winston Hull. And there's one as Gardner goes, all right, come get this one, and Gardner hits it. Boy, they have hit a number of threes here.
Yeah.
31-25. Story's going to try to answer, and it's off the rim, no good. Mulder with the offensive board. Gets it over to Winston, down to Keeling. Keeling goes up strong, couldn't get it to fall. And they're going to call Keeling with the foul.
Keeling is going to go take a seat. Looks like
that's his third.
Yep, Stanek is going to come back into the game.
(31-25). Hector leads by 6. They get it into long, back to Minks, and it's a steal by Winston Hull. Winston's going to pull back. Didn't have really anything. Now he gets it to Story. Stanek has it in the corner, whips it up top to Kaufman. Kaufman to Mulder. Mulder goes baseline. Layup's no good. Hull with the follow-up. Winston Hull with the follow-up makes it 33-25. Minks has it. Minks trying to get in the lane. Little jump stop. His layup no good. He gets the offensive board, and Winston Hull with the block stays with the Hornets, and they're still battling inside, and Story comes away with the loose ball. Story's going to try to go all the way. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Hector. .5:59 left here in the third. Hector leads by 8, 33-25. Kaufman gets it up. Stanek back to Winston Hole. Winston, I did not see that. We've seen Hole do that 9 million times this year, and I've never seen the.
There was a number of officials, even last year with Ashton Callhorn. Ashton does a move similar. They would call it on him every time, and that was one of them. And he gets Winston on that one.
So it is Minks with it now. Minks gets it back over to Fisher. Fisher to Garner. Garner. Now back to Minks. They get it inside. Fisher. And here's Garner. Deep three, and it's good. Boy, they are living and dying by the threes, and it's keeping them in it right now, 33-28.
Like I said, that's largely all they've been shooting.
Kaufman, Winston, nice look to Story. Story couldn't get it to fall.
There's not enough contact there. You know.
5 minutes left here in the third. Minks, Garner, back to Minks. Minks, three at the top. It's good. It's 33-31. They are hot. Kaufman back over to Stanek. Stanek looked inside, now back to Kaufman. Mulder has it in the corner. Mulder lets the three fly, and it is no good. Here's the tip out. Stanek gets it, and his follow is good. Stanek with the bucket gives him 13, and Coach Freeman wants a timeout. So with that, 4:32 left here in the third. It is Hector 35, Hackett 31.
My time went a little bit long. Get that corrected. Now we're good.
Boy, Trey, they are their whole offense is three-pointers tonight.
They have. I mean, their practices.
If I'd been charting it, I don't think they've hit a two.
They've been inside just a handful of times. Everything has been on the outside of the arc. I would guess that their practices consist of just getting around the perimeter there and firing threes.
Every time you've seen them inside, though, Mulder, Winston, they've got blocks in there, and so they're just –
and they're finding open guys way too often.
All right, as we resume action here, 4.5 left here in the third. Hector holds a 4-point lead, 35-31. Gardner picked his dribble up, now gets it off to Minks. Minks. Now he gets in the lane, goes all the way up. Layup's good. 35-33, 2-point lead for Hector. Kaufman gets in the lane all the way down, has it stripped off his leg, but there was a foul called.
Finally. Seen a lot of contact when they get into the paint. A lot of things not being called. Finally, they get one.
So Kaufman will be at the line. 2 free throws. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. This is only Hector's 4th free throw here tonight.
Wow.
Kaufman gets the second one. It is 36-33. Hector leads by 3. Gardner looking for somebody. Cut off at the free throw line. Kicks it in the corner. Fisher. Stolen by Story. Fisher got up in the air. Had nowhere to go. Story comes away with it. Little hesitation. And it's going to stay with Hector. As Knowles thought he slapped it off Story's knee, but he did not get the call. So Hector, Winston inbounds inside to Mulder. Mulder
no contact
staying
there.
with it.
Come on, man.
Mulder could not get it to fall. And here goes Gardner in the lane. His shot is no good. Mulder fighting for it. Stanek comes out with it quickly to Hull. Hull to Story. Story goes up. Layup good. That's the way you run the fast break. It is 38-33 now. Hector with a 5-point lead as we're under 3 minutes left here in the third. Knowles with it up top for the Hornets. Knowles gets in the lane all the way. Little push off. And that's a call right there. He put that shoulder down and pushed into Story. Got the charge call. So it is under 3 here in the third. Mulder up top. Kicks it to Stanek. Stanek back to Kaufman. Nope. They looked for the lob. It wasn't there. Now Stanek has it. Now to Story. Story gets in. Layup. Good. Story with that quick crossover, and he's got 10 here tonight. You know Story's capable of just taking the game over, Trey.
Finished the game the other night with J.C. Westside with 21.
Yeah.
And a lot of those was inside. No real three-pointers to speak of.
Almost a steal, and there's a jump ball tie-up as Jacob Stanek got his hands in there. Mulder's going to come out. McLaughlin's going to come in. 2:06 left here in the third. 40-33. Hector holds a 7-point lead. Fisher. Here's a lob inside to Gardner. I'm sorry, that's Minks. Lob in to Minks. Minks pulls it out. Comes over to Knowles. Knowles gets inside the lane, his little runner, and there's a charge as McLaughlin takes it. Hector doing an excellent job taking charges here tonight.
Getting planted.
That's the third one they've taken. Under 2 minutes left here in the third. Kaufman kicks it over to Hull. Hull gets in the lane. Had it knocked away. Kaufman comes away with it. Nice pass to Story. Oh, Story couldn't get it to fall. Gardner gets it off to Fisher. In the corner to Minks. 3 is short. No good. Stanek with it. Jacob kicks it off to Kaufman. Now cross-court pass to Story. Story thought about it. Now he tries to penetrate. Cut off at the baseline. Gets it to McLaughlin. Kaufman has it. Back to Story. Story. Kaufman. Kaufman's got the 3 from the wing. It's no good. Rebounded by Fisher. And it goes off Fisher's foot. And that should be Hector ball. Should be Hector.
Are y'all kidding?
Wow.
Coach Freeman's got a smile on his face, but it's a very sarcastic grin right now.
Everybody saw that one.
Wow.
You're dribbling and the ball just shoots on from there. I mean, come on. There's Fisher, and now we're going to get a foul on Story.
I tell you what, I've been around a long time. It's a lot of death taxes and Hector having some really tough time with officiating in district finals.
That's true. First free throw is good by Fisher. It's 40-34. He'll have one more. Second one is good. Well, I found Mr. Duval. He's on the front row over there.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Kaufman with it up top. Story. McLaughlin kicks it over to Kaufman. Story now. Gets it Stanek. Stanek goes up underneath. Bucket good. Jacob Stanek with .15 here in this game.
Goodness.
All off the bench. 42-35. We're down to the final 20 seconds here in this third quarter. District championship here in Danville tonight. number 1, number 2 seed on the line to go into regionals. Meeks has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Hackett. 4 seconds left on the clock. Here's a lob inside. It is no good. Winston Hull comes out with it, flings it down the floor, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. It is Hector 42, Hackett 35. That's right, you just got to hold on for 8 minutes.
8 more minutes, yeah.
But we expected this. I mean, we expected Hackett to come out here and just give it.
Like I said, the first game that we had with them at their place, they didn't hardly play very well at all. It was kind of surprising to me that night. We turn around, play them again at Hector. That was senior night. And actually, no, that was homecoming. We played them for homecoming. They came out ready to go and put kind of a scare into us a little bit, but we ended up pulling away there in that second half. Tonight, Hackett is ready to play again. They're ready to shoot threes.
I'm telling you.
I mean, you're going to have to isolate that.
Folks, we're going to remind you that the regional tournament is next week. It will be in Mountainburg, and action gets underway Wednesday night, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Don't know what times yet, but the Hector senior girls and Hector senior boys will be there.
Yep, both in.
And the same thing applies over in the regional tournament. You win that first game, you extend your season on for another week. But here we go. We've got to finish this one up. 8 minutes left as we start the fourth quarter. Hector with the ball. Kaufman kicks it over to Stanek. Now pass inside Mulder. Goes up and gets it. Goes off his foot, and Meeks comes out with it for the Hornets. Meeks tried to go baseline. Now he does. He's just pushing his way down there, and we're going to have a jump ball call. It's going to stay with Hackett. Meeks was kind of ducking that shoulder, pushing his way in there.
I think they probably can get away with some of that here. This crew has been very tight-lipped with the whistle.
Hornets get it inbounds. Mulder's trying to strip long from behind. Couldn't. Here's Fisher. Meeks with it now. Meeks gets in the lane, pulls up. Shot no good off the back of the rim. Stanek with it. Stanek kicks it off to Hull. Hull quickly to Mulder. Mulder's going up with the flush.
Did they call that off?
They called traveling on Mulder.
Oh, my. All right. Disregard the 44.
Oh, my word. Mulder with the flush and gets called for traveling.
Right now it's 42-35. Disregard the 44. Just going to wait and see if Hector can get 2 on the board and make it honest.
Meeks at the top. Trying to penetrate, kicks it out to Knowles. Knowles, baseline shot, no good. Mulder's battling. It's tipped out, and here's Story with it.
Right.
Story quickly down the floor, gets it off to Stanek. Stanek pulls up inside the three-point line, no good. Story battling, and here comes the Hornets out with it. Gardner gets it off to Meeks. Meeks lets it fly off the side of the rim, no good. And we're going to get a foul.
Yeah, they shoved Mulder there on that rebound attempt.
Mulder got shoved first, and I don't know why the official is. Okay, they did call it on Hackett.
Okay. Maybe he's just telling Mulder, y'all, maybe just chill out. Hopefully that was all he was saying.
Coach Freeman's going to calm Mulder down.
Because Mulder got shoved first. I mean, if Mulder did anything, it was in reaction.
Right. Winston quickly down the floor. Gets it Stanek. Stanek, Kaufman. Kaufman back over to Winston, over to Keeling. Keeling back to Winston. Winston gets baseline, goes up. Couldn't get it to fall, sticks with it. Now he has it stripped. And here comes Garner with it. Meeks gets in the lane, and that's a travel. That is a travel. His foot slid. It's 42-37, 5:45 left here in the game, and we've got timeout, Hackett.
All right, timeout will give me a chance to go through and fix this.
I mean, let's rewind the last couple of minutes. I mean, Mulder gets called for travel.
Yeah.
And then Meeks gets inside here and his foot slides.
Yeah, nothing. And they count the basket, you know?
And then Mulder gets scolded.
After getting shoved. No word given to the Hackett players. I mean, it's unreal.
But me and you both know Mulder's got to stay calm.
Jalen, I'd answer you if I was able. I'm got my hands full.
All right, as we resume action here, 5.5 left in the game. Stanek.
Are you kidding?
Stanek gets called for a travel.
Somebody, I mean, I did not see the pivot foot move. If I go back and watch it later and see it,
you'll take back the "Are you kidding?"
Back, yeah. I have a lot of moments like that.
Minks up to Fisher. Fisher getting the screen up top. That is a travel. That is a travel. It goes to Hector, but that is a travel right there. He completely stepped through.
Man.
Stanek needs help. Gets it to Mulder. Mulder to Keeling. Keeling, we've got 2-on-1. Now to Winston. Winston. And they're going to put Hull at the line.
Whew.
Had to hold my breath right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because Fisher was not quite set. He was lowering a foot as Winston came in. So
5:11 left on the clock. It is 42-37. Hull at the line for 2 free throws. His first one is good. Hull with 5 here. Makes it 43-37. And we've got subs coming in and out the game right now for Hackett. Second one by Winston is good. Winston has 6 on the night. It is 44-37 as we hit the 5-minute mark left in the game. Garner thought about the 3. Keeling, good defense. Now they get it to Fisher.
Ooh,
and Story's going to get to steal. And Story has contact on the layup, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Story got rocked. Ended up hitting the floor pretty hard. Pops right back up, though.
Now the coach for Hackett's going, did Story not hit my guy out there? And I was like.
Branham's getting a lot of calls, man. I don't know what he could be complaining about.
Story's first free throw is good.
They're letting a lot of things get by that's not being called, too.
Story with 11 on the night, looking for point number 12. And he gets it. It is 46-37. Ooh, almost a lost ball there, and Mulder's trying to help. Timeout, but who had possession?
Hold on, let me take another look here.
Coach Freeman was looking like, who had possession?
I mean, I didn't really even see Branham give too much of a signal for timeout. Maybe a player did, and I just didn't notice it. Anyway.
4:35 left in the game. Hector leads 46-37. We didn't expect this to be easy tonight.
No. Yeah, I got you there, Jalen.
All right, Hackett inbounds as we resume action. It's Fisher with it coming across the timeline. Fisher kicks it over to Long. Long back to Fisher. Three at the top is off the side of the rim, no good. And now Winston Hull comes away with it quickly down to Stanek. Stanek gives it back to Hull. Hull's going 90-0, and it gets knocked out of bounds. I think Hull was going to go attack the rim there, but got knocked away. It'll stay with Hector.
Stanek goes back to the bench.
What a night that young man's had here tonight off the bench. Mulder hands it back to Story. It's knocked away, and it is a steal. Oh, they're going to call goaltending on Story. Coach Freeman's pointing at the out-of-bounds line back here going, somebody stepped out of bounds.
He walked the tightrope.
But he gets the bucket. That was Bartmere with the bucket. So it's 46-39. Keeling all the way strong to the hoop. Bucket good. Keeling with the strong bucket makes it 48-39 now. As we're getting close to 3.5. Good. Not. There's a three-pointer by Garner. Makes it 48-42. Winston now gets it back to Story. Story floater in the lane, and it is good. Story with 14.
Slip. Another little foot slide there. Could have been a walk.
Here's the dump down inside the Long. His layup is good. Trading buckets here, 50-44. Winston's going all the way, kicks it to Mulder. Mulder goes up, and the bucket is good. Nice strong move by Grayson Mulder. Makes it 52-44. Gardner gets it inside. Long. His layup blocked by Mulder. Winston Hull now with it. Gets in the lane.
Keeling just wasn't quite ready for that.
Boy, that was a good no-look pass. It really was. Winston is so good about those passes. Turnover goes back to Hackett. 2.5 left in the game, 52-44. Here's a drive. Shot is blocked by Winston Hull, and there's a foul on Hackett. What a block by Winston Hull. .223 left in the game, 52-44. Here's Kaufman with it. Kaufman going to come across the timeline with it. Kicks it over. Winston passes down to Story, and it was knocked away. Mulder come up with it. Hands it off to Winston. Layup good. Winston with 8 on the night. We're under 2 minutes left in the game. Here's a three by Garner. Good night. 54-47.
Man, I'm telling you, that's all that they have been practicing.
I mean, I got to tip my hat to them. They're shooting it tonight.
Lights out, man.
54-47, 1:53 left.
$316 over on YouTube. Appreciate
When was
y'all.
the last Hector District title in boys? Tournament.
Me and Ben was talking about this earlier today. I believe the last time Hector won a district title, I believe was when Noah Shagnon was coaching, and my buddy Jalen and some of those guys were playing. I think that's what we decided on.
So
that
this
was about
was-
16 or 17.
So
about
this could
10
be
years.
Ben's first.
Yes.
Okay. Mulder, baseball pass down to Hull. Hull's going all the way. Layup is good.
As crazy as it sounds for the talent that we've had, yes, that would be the first.
Hey, we got an illegal screen called.
Now referee's having a chat with a Hackett player.
Illegal screen called. And that's number 5 on number 4, Caden Bartmere.
Five team fouls, but being an offensive foul. What are we waiting on here?
The coach has got a minute to put somebody in.
Oh, okay. Fifth foul.
And he's soaking up the whole minute. 1:39 left in the game. It is Hector 56, Hackett 47.
Wildcat fans coming to life.
Here's the pass. Keeling, Story goes up. Shot is good.
Wildcat bench coming to life. Josh Hull coming to life down here in the seats.
Here's a drive by Fisher. His shot is no good. Rebounded by Story, 58-47. Story comes across the timeline as we get close to the 1 minute mark. Keeling, Mulder, back to Kaufman. And we are now 1 minute away from a district title. There's, Weston Hull with the rejection.
Did they give him a foul to go along
They
with
called the foul on him.
Fooey. Good job, Winston.
That was pretty clean. But he gets the foul called on him with 50 seconds left. 58-47. Minks at the line. His first free throw is no good. Coach Freeman wants a timeout. With that, take a break. 50 seconds left. Hector 58. Hackett 47.
Man, oh man.
Well, nevertheless, Trey, this has been entertaining tonight.
Oh yeah, it has been. I mean, you've got Hackett that's been shooting lights out threes. They finally cooled down a bit. They're trying to go more interior game.
Right. But that's where Hector's length starts taking.
Yeah, you've had officials making some odd calls. You've had them making some no calls. You've had them, but both teams have played really well.
All right. Minks, second free throw's good. 58-48, 50 seconds left. They get it into Story. Story, here comes the jump. Story's going to be fouled.
And that will send Story to the line.
If I'm scouting Hector, that's not the kid I want to send at
No.
the line.
No. But I guarantee you that's part of the plan. Get into Caden's hands as much as you can.
Oh, yeah.
And make them foul him.
Oh, well,
Man.
I tooted the horn too early.
I will not be the one that gets accused of the announcer's jinx.
It's mine. That's all mine there.
I don't believe in that kind of stuff.
Second one's good.
Oh, referee kind of in the way. It hits the back of his leg and out of bounds. It's going to, even though Hackett was inbounding. Yeah.
59-48, 47 seconds left. Minks gets it to Knowles. Knowles quickly across the timeline.
Hector's just going to kind of back off.
And shot is no good. And the ball is thrown away. And it'll go to Hector. "36 seconds left. Story.
It's all right.
Oh, there's the three. 59-51, down to 25 seconds left, and they foul Story. Story at the line for 2 free throws. First one off the back of the rim. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I know. Come on. Finish this one off, Caden.
Second free throw,
For
good.
real.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Hackett. 19 seconds left. Coach Freeman is telling them, do not foul. Absolutely do not foul.
No need for it.
Minks, three is good. 60-54. 10 seconds. They get it into Stanek. Stanek will be fouled with 8 seconds left.
That's a foul. Why are we not going to the line? What? Are we saying Stanek fouled? What are we doing here?
I have no idea. Well, now Mulder's got it.
Yeah.
This one's over. And your Hector Wildcats are district champions here tonight as they beat Hackett 60-54 and will take the #1 seed into the regional tournament next week at Mountainburg. And congratulations to Coach Ben Freeman on getting his first district title here.
Oh, man.
What a night. And once again, Caden Story, 18 points tonight. But let's shout out to Jacob Stanek.
Stanek, man.
Comes off the bench with 15 points tonight. And his three catapult, it started.
Yeah, I said. It was a spark plug we needed to get things rolling.
Well, what a year that this bunch has had, and it's time for them to capitalize and start collecting the hardware. And here's the first one. Well, no, the second one because we got that rosebud.
Yeah. Can we?
Congratulations to both teams on a hard-fought championship game. This time, we'd like to honor the 4A conference runner-up, the Mountainburg Dragons.
Not even here. Mountainburg is the conference runner-up as far as regular season. Unless somebody got something completely messed up.
All right, and the 4AA conference champions, the Hector Wildcats.
Wildcats finish off regular season as conference champions.
And now for the 2A-4 district tournament runner-up, the Hackett Hornets.
Script got flipped this year, Shane.
Sure did.
The Hector Wildcats.
And there they are, Hector Wildcats. What a year.
Congratulations to both teams and good luck next week in the regional tournament at Mountainburg.
What a night.
So, yeah, like we said, Hector conference and district champions for this year. They will take the #1 seed into Mountainburg next week. And that's supposed to all get started on Wednesday, but we have not seen, or I haven't seen an official bracket yet. I know there's probably one out on the AAA's website or scorebook. But anyway, we'll get the information out to you as soon as we know it. What do we got down here? What these guys doing? Grayson and all them having a good time down there, but
Well, if that's my last one for the year till football comes back, that was a good one to go out on.
That was a good
one.
Good way to finish.
And I've enjoyed this whole basketball season.
Been fun having you up here, and I say it a lot, but I appreciate you coming up here and helping. I appreciate Wes coming up and helping whenever he's able. And
but I'm not going to work and you're not going to let this fall apart,
dude. I try.
I know.
I try to keep it held together, but
no, I do. I wish them all the luck. I've enjoyed it. It's a great bunch of kids, and it's been really fun.
But I had somebody in the chat say that the call right down here on that we wondered about Stanek getting fouled. That was a walk, apparently.
Oh,
some folks.
I didn't see it.
I guess saw something that we didn't. But in any event, good game by both Hector and Hackett. But like I said, script got flipped this year. Hector walks away with the district championship and conference championship. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Like I said, appreciate Shane being up here with me. It's always a good time. But we'll get all that information for regionals out there to you as soon as it's available. But I think for now we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Get everything packed away before Ben and all them decide to head out the door and leave me here. So everybody have a good rest of your night. Have a great weekend. We will see you next week from Mountainburg. Till then, go Cats.